from London is the Make Up a Story podcast with
Brandon's house.
If I say with, then you go.
Oh, okay.
Live from London is the Make Up a Story podcast with
Brandon
and Alba.
Welcome to episode 5, season 3.
Good.
Hello.
Hello.
You have something in your nose since the earliest episode.
Yeah, I think it's the tea. Every time
It's white though. It's like a white little spot. Do like this and look at me. I cannot see it. Who knows?
Okay.
Who knows what it is? We got tea in hand.
Yeah.
And we're ready for another episode.
Episode?
We already said
6,
it. There's no point.
5, whatever.
It's 5.
Yeah.
So I have one more thing to tell you. And
one more.
another
I mean, it's the
thing to
first
tell
thing you're
you.
going to tell me today. So
2 things to tell you.
Good.
Where do you want me to start?
With the...
How are you doing, Brandon?
No. You have to tell me how you're doing.
Okay.
You're going to keep always asking me when we start the podcast just for me to break the ice.
Yeah, but you then never ask me back, though. That's why I never say.
Because I never ask back when somebody asks me that.
Wow. Why?
Don't like it.
No point.
There's no point.
Small talk.
The small talk. I don't care.
Start.
Get straight into it.
All right.
Oh my God, my fucking tea. Well, at least it was not a t-shirt.
Yeah. I've changed my t-shirt now, so it's so
Whatever.
good. I just spilled tea in the table. Go to
Wow,
YouTube to
that's
see
a
it.
good one now.
What?
That's a good. You're gonna
I've
spill
spilled
the
the tea and I'm
Yeah.
about to spill the tea. And actually, if I would have spilled it more than I did, I would have been pretty fucked. All right. Oh, no, in a good way.
What
I
is
got
that?
something. So as you know, I've been going to charity shops a lot lately, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you something. Right now it's on auction on eBay.
Oh, really?
You have to look at it. Tell me how much you think I paid for it. And I don't know how much this is going to sell for. All I can tell you is that I've already made profit because it's in auction. So the bids are already making profit. You have to tell me. I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 5 minutes or
Yeah.
less, hopefully. And then you tell me.
All right.
What
so
do you think?
It's kind of like an envelope.
Yeah, we can say that. I'm
And
going to try
then
and drink tea now.
it has kind of like a treasure.
Treasure. It's called treasure.
Treasure. Ah,
Tre-
I was reading
treasure.
Trek, like Trek,
I know.
Star Trek.
Well, I'm going to open my yogurt.
And this is
ASMR.
Oh wow! You got this in a charity shop.
In a charity shop.
Then this is kind of like from a concert, and they were selling some kind of South Korean group band.
You're close, yeah? That South Korean group band.
I think I know.
Do you know them?
I think I know one of them, but maybe I don't know. My cousin follows all this kind of music style from South Korea, so most probably yes. I mean, I guess you will find people that will want to buy this, and it's a big market.
Yeah. So
I
yeah.
think I can tell you how much you paid in the charity
How
shop.
much did I pay?
I think in the charity shop this will sell for around £13.
No.
No, less than that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it wasn't priced. It was like dropped in a random basket somewhere.
And they were like, "I'll take it."
And I went to the till and I was like, how much would it be for this? And the lady opened it, saw pictures of random people. And I just looked at her like, please don't judge me. And she said, oh, £1.
£1.
£1. And I had looked it up on eBay while I was inside the charity shop before paying. And some of those pictures go for over £5.
I mean, it was not printed in China or in England. This is printed in
South
Korea.
I haven't read the back. of
which
it.
is kind of a big thing. It's from 2022.
Oh,
KQ
so I should have
Entertainment.
kept it for longer, shouldn't I?
I mean, no, I think you can make a really good profit on it.
Yeah, so the thing is, because I know a lot of K-pop bands, they basically end when they go to the military. So that kind of looked like the last piece they did before they went into the military, because they are dressed as military people.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Didn't pay attention to that detail, but I can say that I have some people that I know that they sell and buy K-pop things, and they are huge But this one I feel like it's missing the main thing, which is the
Well,
CD.
Is that QR code?
Yes,
So you
but it
can-
should have as well another thing on top of this.
You think?
Don't know. Yeah, because there's a space there, kind of like to do that.
No,
But-
to close it. It's to close it.
You think it's only to close it?
I'd say so. Well,
Could
maybe.
be.
No?
Yeah, no. But I feel like the pictures are really good. I mean, like they're really good quality.
Yeah.
They're new, and
Well, in
Yeah.
the next episode, remember to ask me how much I sold it for. I don't think it's gonna sell for like loads.
I will pay like maybe somebody. I think you will win more money if you
Mhm.
sell it individually, but that
Mhm.
will take longer.
Yeah.
So if you sell it like the whole thing, I think it will be like 25.
Yeah, I
30.
think so. But yeah, because I didn't know how much to price them for, and that would take a lot longer.
You want me to sign it? Maybe you get more money.
Yeah, of course. Because the individual would take a lot longer, and I don't know how to price them. So I was just like, it's fine, just all together as an auction, so people can fight themselves.
It's kind of
together.
weird that still people that work in charity shops and all of that.
They don't know how to. Well,
Yeah, they don't know what they have.
that's the thing. Like, I've been going to a few charity shops. Excuse me.
Oh.
Excuse me.
That's
I've been going to a few charity shops lately, like quite a few,
You know them all.
and most of them are really well priced. Actually, are for the same price I would be selling it on Vinted, so I'm not able to buy anything.
Yeah.
But there is these few that are not priced correctly, and those are the ones you have to go to actually make profit, like get stuff and make
You feel
profit.
like you will get better things if you go to less populated areas or
Oh,
more.
for sure. Well, it depends. If it's less populated areas, but it's a wealthy area,
Yeah.
for sure. Otherwise, maybe not. Sadly,
Yeah.
it's literally depends of the people around you.
I mean, people make a lot of money.
You
on
know
that.
what I also did today as well?
Let's see. Surprise me.
I found a bag in the street with 5 pairs of shoes.
Oh,
And I
new
was-
ones or kind of like.
No, used ones. Like
But-
really used. But one was really used. I've put it on Vinted, but I think it's not gonna sell. So I'll probably just give it to charity. But it was literally outside a house. Like it wasn't like randomly in the middle of the street. But yeah, just gonna see if they sell.
You know, Sheila, my girlfriend now, she just put it. She's in Spain, and she says, I was telling her about your thing with Vinted and all of that. And she was like, "What the fuck? How does she make it? Like, that's just amazing." And she opened this morning. Yeah, this morning she opened
Apparently,
Vinted.
Vinted is on Spain as well.
Yeah. Because I used to see the ads now. Well, last year when I went, and this morning she put one of the skirts. As soon as she posted it, 4 minutes later, somebody already bought it.
That means she priced it too low.
I know, but like I asked her like, have you seen any other skirts the same in Duale? They were selling for £9, something like that, and I was like, yeah, that's what they paid me for, and she doesn't care because she knows she was gonna give it to a charity shop anyways. So,
Exactly. So
and in Spain, there's not really charity shops. You have to
No.
put it
Well,
inside the bag and you have to drop it.
donate it to like church or something. Yeah.
Yeah, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. Well, that's all I had to tell you. You tell me.
I thought you had something else. You told
No,
me.
the bag of shoes and Atis, whatever
Oh, okay.
K-pop band this is.
God, I thought you had something with the food related. Didn't you tell me something about the food?
What happened with food?
No.
Yeah, what did you say about food? Oh my god, I don't care. I'm gonna say I went to a birthday this week, and we
I was
went
not
to
invited. Good.
India because he wasn't your friend.
Well, all right.
It's not gonna be now. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna introduce you to.
Thank you.
I went to a birthday and it was in this Indian veg place. It's basically the decoration is walls full of why eating veggie vegan is good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like posters.
Yeah.
Like I think there was one poster saying you call it tomatoes, we call it anti-aging. Or like why drinking cold water is bad for you.
Right.
I like the health pyramid
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah, it's really weird, but it's really cheap and the food is amazing. And like it's 90% gluten free, so
It
it's
sounds
amazing.
like a cult, kind of.
It's funny because it's just on the walls. They don't tell like they're just super chilled and like people working there are like yeah whatever.
I mean, people they just go for the food and that's it, I guess.
Yeah, but it's really funny to be there. And it's really cool. Have you been to any new food places recently?
Oh no, No,
No.
I haven't. I have been in a lot of new coffee shops in the new area that I work around, like in Oxford Street. There's a lot of because I work next to the BBC studios, so there's a lot of coffee shops, small ones, really really small ones.
Really?
And I found like more, 3 or 4 new ones. And it's really nice because you go there and you see all these people that work in the office and they go there, but then most of them they go to Pret a Manger or Starbucks and all of that, and then you see this small coffee shop that is amazingly well built and everything, and their coffee is amazing. And so but food, no. Coffees, yes, always.
Give me one.
There's one is called shit, I'm gonna forget the name. Archetype. It's called Archetype,
Nice.
and it's right on the same street as the BBC studios where
Yeah.
they shoot the thing. It's a really small one. They open only from Monday to Friday, and they close at 5 p.m.
That's so good for like people that work there.
Yeah, and the guy, I think he has to be the owner because I haven't seen anyone else in the
Just one
inside.
person.
It's only one person. He's always there. He's so nice and always gonna come in always with a smile. Their coffee is really good. They have their own kind of like specific coffee they sell and they roast. And it's really really small and really nice. I would
Cool.
recommend that. Now
Nice.
my colleagues always at work, like it's the fun thing, like we used to doing when we used to work in the other company. You and me, we used to go to Hagen and all of that.
Hagen coffee is really good, but it's
Really
really
good.
expensive.
Yeah, that's the price.
That's the price you
the
pay.
price you pay. But everyone, when I go there, it was always like, oh, we go for a coffee. You want to come? And I was like, yeah, I can go. But they will go to Starbucks.
No.
And they will go to Pret a Manger. And they were like, it was like, guys, like, that's no coffee. Like, you have to drink coffee. So now, once I took one of them to a coffee shop, and after he tried the coffee, he was like, wow, this coffee is amazing.
Exactly.
I don't even put sugar in the coffee because he will go to Starbucks and put a lot of sugar inside because their coffee in Starbucks is bitter. It's really not that good at all. And so now he always goes there.
You know what? I have to say, lately I'm going to Nero.
Oh, God. But you go because you have a free coffee.
Because I have free coffees and I'm
That's the worst coffee. I think it's worse than Starbucks.
Wow. It's just because I have it for free. I have no excuse, nothing. I just have it for free. And that's why I go, because I'm trying not to spend that much money. Because I'm not making that much money either. So
I know.
fireworks just behind you. Oh, and I got yogurt in my hands. Great.
That's just amazing.
Beautiful.
Last month on the coffee, for I have to do it tonight. Now every month I do a tracking of all the expenses that I do.
Nice.
I spend a lot of money,
Mhm.
but I have a budget for all the things that I spend
Nice.
on, like all the grocery shopping, coffees, transport. Now I travel a lot, so I don't take the bike anymore. I go more in the tube and all of that, or take an Uber. But then I have to like see because I go with equipment and things. But one of the things that got my attention was like I had a budget of £90 per month on coffees.
Wow.
That was my budget.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are two, Sheila and I. She will
Uh-huh.
have coffee, so for the both of us.
Nice.
When the month ended, I was like, all right, let's see. I did
Can I
number.
guess?
You can guess.
£190?
Close. £160
Oh, boy.
only on coffee in
Just
a month. 30 days.
But
Nothing.
I would believe it. Yeah, I would totally
Yeah,
believe it.
and then I was in the office the other day. I was talking to them, and I was like, like I spent all this money, and they were like, "But that's not much."
No, that could be a fucking grocery shopping for one person for a
I
month.
know, but like they were not really surprised as I am. Like they were like, "It's a normal." Like people go and they told me like, "I think that's not really that much because usually me I will have a coffee a day, so that would be like £4.
Yeah,
£4 a
£4
day.
every day.
That's it. But some people they have 2 or 3 coffees a day.
And that's why they have the bread subscription.
Yeah, because they have a subscription thing. But still, they have the subscription, but they
crazy.
have a coffee anyways. So it was £160. So this month I was like, okay, I want to cut down costs a little bit. And so what I did is, for now, I only have a coffee a week because
Wow.
I have coffee at home, and I like
Yeah.
my coffee at home. I do it in the morning. So I only have coffees in Archetype, the place that I go to, that I love it. I go only on Fridays. And then in the weekend, if I go with you or somebody else, I'll have another coffee.
Yeah, I only get coffees that I pay for when I'm with someone.
Yeah.
And I would say one a week. Yeah. But like also I'm in a different position than you are. Like
I know, yeah, but still, like, I want to try to spend less money on things, even though then I will spend money on other things because that's life. Always something happens and you have to spend money on. But yeah, when I saw the £160, so tonight I have to do the expenses for the whole week because I already did it for the first week and now I have to do it for this week. And so like if I can track, it's not that I want to know how much money I spend. It's just I want to know how.
it's good to know how
Yeah.
much money you spend. Because if you don't know, that's when problems come through. Like because if you don't know, then you cannot fix it. You know.
When I didn't have the laundry thing, like the washing machine, I had to go to the laundry for a whole month.
How much money was that?
Guess.
£90.
£250.
No. How much was doing a washing machine? Like just a cycle?
Every time, but the cycle, at least every time that I will go, it will be £20.
What?
Yeah. That's only for one.
Did your landlord pay for it?
No.
What?
He told me like, oh, I can pay for it, but then they
I would be like, yes.
They don't give you a receipt in the place. And when he told me this, it was at the end. So
just show them your bank transaction.
I know, no, because then you cannot pay with credit card or anything in the laundry.
It's cash.
Everything is cash. So if I will go to the bank and take money. You can only take £20 or £40. So every time I will do the laundry, I will take £40 because I need more than 20 just in case I needed to get it even drier than it is from the washing machine. So yeah, in only a month I spent it was like 40 days.
That's crazy.
£250.
That is almost the amount of money that a washing machine costs.
Yeah.
Like
this washing machine is $380.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is absolute nuts.
Yeah. So that's why I think it was good that at that time I was already counting all the money that I was spending. But yeah.
That is absolute nuts.
Yeah.
I do feel like I spend quote unquote very little in most people. I guess like we don't go really out and drink. No. I do it more than you, and it's not even once a month.
Yeah.
What else? Like rent for me is cheap. Like transport, I got a discount. Like I just as many discounts as I can.
It's good.
Which is amazing.
Me, I have a lot of expenses because of course the house, and then I have to pay the bills for the government.
The government.
Kind of like the
what?
The Kensington and Chelsea.
Oh, council tax. Oh, that is so expensive.
It's like £90 a month.
That is cheap.
Well, it's cheep, yes, but still.
It's cheap for council taxes.
Whatever, but still, it's £90 every month. The water, I think, is like £30, something like that a month. So every month I have like already a budget of what I know I have to spend for the house and all of that.
Yeah.
So I try to see how much. But the coffee was the one that I was like, wow. Because the grocery shopping, I know is going to be a lot.
Yeah, because you choose to shop at those places.
I go to Whole Foods or Waitrose, so it's kind of like, I know it's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
Guess how much in a month?
350, 400.
Almost. 550.
550.
Yeah.
Oh my.
550.
I mean, to be fair, I'm scared to start because that you're saying about like counting your expenses. I actually have to do it now.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
So for the money that I get in, I know how much it covers.
Yeah.
But I go to Lidl and like.
Still, if you put it all together, for sure you get
I think
to
it'd
200.
be like over 200, easily 300. Yeah.
Yeah. And then if one day, for example, we go for a coffee, or not coffee, like lunch, pizza, £20
Yeah.
already. So then it's kind of like,
unless we go to Francomanca, which is like 12, which is great.
Yeah, which is a really nice price. But yeah, it's still like you sum it up and you at the end of the go like, oh shit, that's
a lot of money. Yeah.
So then it's just trying to get that, and then I still have to pay credit cards or things that I have to pay from other sites. Or good thing is that all my credit cards in Spain, they're all paid off.
Nice.
Everything that over there is already paid before I came back. So it's still like now it's just I want to cut down extra costs to cover.
So you can choose where to spend your money. Yeah.
Which is something that I recommend doing.
Yeah, no. I used to do it like, especially like my first 1 or 2 years in London. I had like this notebook but I put, because I used to get paid every 2 weeks.
Oh.
And I used to be
like,
got
that.
This is how much money I made. This is how much I spent. This is how much money I made. And it was great. Oh, this feels so nice.
I think it's good just to see it, but not to get
obsessed with that. Yeah, agreed. That's why I like to do it, but not so much, you know. But yeah, I love like talking about money, anything.
Yeah.
And I think I've spoken about this in the podcast. But I was like really I really want to buy a house, blah, blah, blah. and now I'm not so much like that anymore.
Yeah.
Have I spoken about
Yeah,
this?
we spoke. I think it was one of the first episodes.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Season 1.
Not buying. Season 1.
I think so. Yeah.
About me wanting to buy a house.
It wasn't your house.
Yeah. That was about me wanting to buy a house, and now I don't think like that anymore, because when you get a mortgage, that is the minimum you will spend. Whereas when you're renting, that is all you'll spend plus expenses or whatever. But something breaks, that's the landlord's issue. But when you pay in a mortgage, that's the minimum, because then everything else is on top.
Yeah.
And I think that it actually ends up adding quite a lot. And I just want to focus on enjoying life. Of course, I don't want to be broke. But it'll come a time where I can buy a place. But it's not in my 5-year plan. I mean, not that I have one, but...
but you know where you want to get at.
Yeah.
Like, you know already.
I want to make sustainable income that allows me to travel and save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, buying a house, I think, is an amazing thing, and I want to buy a house. But it's still, like, it's something that I will not buy a house to live in it. I will buy a house now to rent it for a while and go on holidays there. That will be my thing. But that's a plan for me, like, in 4 years maybe. Because now my first thing is living here in London. I think next year... not next year, but 2025 will be the year that I will buy a car in London.
Nice.
Because I feel like I want to have a car, and my job is kind of like...
It kind of requires it.
It requires more now that I travel more to places, and they always ask me, "Oh, like, do you want to take a car?" And I was like,
"Oh, I would love for you to get a car.
I will go and pick you up everywhere."
Oh, I travel. I don't know how you call it. The cars without the roof.
Yeah.
How do you call them?
Cabriolet. It's called cabriolet.
Is that not Chevrolet, but in
No.
English? I don't know. Well, cabriolet.
I think it's cabriolet.
Well, car without a
whatever. Without the roof.
I commuted back on my way home on a car like that the other day, and I was so happy. I was like, "This is the commute I deserve."
Just the small things, it makes you...
The small things, the small
having
expensive things.
Yeah, because in Spain it's more normal to have a car.
Yeah, but in here, especially with all the traffic and everything, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Let's go. Shoot it.
I'm gonna judge you.
Nice.
For a bit.
Why?
Okay.
Why do you need to judge me now?
The question overall, then you have to let me explain after. And don't get mad at me for asking this question. And if you want the carry, we will carry, yeah?
Got it.
Why are you a vegan capitalist? Now I'm going to explain.
Yeah, explain that. I'm completely lost right now.
So, for me, personally, having been a vegan... Yeah. Sorry, I don't want to offend.
How long you were a vegan?
3 years.
Yes. Well,
I don't want to offend you either, so I'm happy to carry.
You already did.
Walk away from your house. From your place. Anyway, for me being vegan, and the reason why I was, and the reason why I would still in a way be now, the reason why I'm still veggie, is because I don't believe in capitalism as well, and making the richer rich.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like you love Amazon, love Apple, and they're like the capitalist hierarchy, like the way in which you make the richer rich. And I'm not saying anything because I also own Apple products, own Amazon. But I feel like you love Amazon for shit. Let me check.
She just touched the camera, of course. She's got all the space in the world. She has to touch my camera.
Well, it's my phone, so that is my question for you. Yeah. Go on.
No, I don't have an issue. It's just I don't think capitalism is a bad thing.
Okay.
That's the first thing. I feel like capitalism will get the world in a better place. Mm-hmm. But of course, now capitalism, how it is now, it's always only one person that is rich. I understand that. That's the issue. But without that, we will be in a position that we will not have the things that we have nowadays. Yeah. We will not have a microphone. We will not have a computer. We will be in another situation. And being vegan
doesn't have
anything to do with that. I am vegan because I just I don't want to kill an animal. I don't do it for health reasons. I don't do it for I cannot kill an animal. So if I cannot kill it, I cannot. I will not. I
cannot eat it.
Yeah. So
that's fair enough. So would you eat a fly? Sorry, this is like really stupid.
I cannot even.
You cannot even kill a fly.
For me, it's really, really hard.
Sorry, that was a really stupid question.
No, but
no, because what I'm picturing is me being vegan whatever how many years ago and being asked that question, I would get so pissed off.
I know, but for example,
I really do hope that you know I'm asking these things from
No,
a
no, I know.
loving point.
which is good. But I feel like it's when there's a spider, for example, I'm not afraid of spiders. It's just I have something that I don't like.
Yeah.
Insects of this kind.
It's alive.
Yeah, and when it's in my food or things like that, or I get kind of like I don't want to kill it.
Mhm.
But it's in the my food is in my sleep is crawling down my pillow or whatever.
Ugh.
It's kind of like, it's just
You can't.
even if I'm a vegan, it's just sometimes you have to do it. It's just the way.
Yeah.
It's not something that I want to do it. If I can avoid it, I avoid it. I take it in a glass and I put it outside.
Mhm.
Butterflies, for example, I don't like butterflies. Like I don't like them at all. I don't
Like me with pigeons.
Yeah, the same.
No, would you like run away? Like,
I run away. You can ask any of my family members. Like that. I will be
well,
off.
something came out of this.
So every time I see one, it's just I cannot even let it touch me. It's just
Yeah.
I don't like, because I've seen it close, like in a microscope, and they are not beautiful.
Yeah, they're not.
And so it's something that I don't like, but still, like I will not be able to kill it.
Fair enough.
Even if it comes close to me, I cannot kill it.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me there are two different things.
And in terms of like, if we remove veganism from the equation,
Yeah.
buying from Apple or like especially Amazon,
Yeah.
what do you think? Because like I know it's not the right thing to do because you make the richer rich or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe there is ways of buying into smaller spaces, but like it's the same reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. I am like in terms of like selling secondhand stuff. It's not because of buying small. It's because I'm playing within capitalism.
Yeah.
To get what I want, which is money to survive.
Yeah, and you buy as well secondhand things
Yeah.
as well, which is a good thing. Even
Yeah.
your phone, not your phone, it was secondhand.
Yeah, it was refurbished, but I
Yeah.
bought it from Apple. Yeah.
I feel like Amazon and all these companies, they are not the best at doing the things right for the world and for all the things, but at the same time, a lot of people live from Amazon.
Yeah.
It's not only Jeff Bezos who lives and becomes a millionaire.
Mhm.
There's families inside. So yeah, I would love to buy bread from the corner and give it to somebody else, or a small company.
Yeah.
But then you realize that most of their, like, it's a funny thing, but there's not many places that you will find that they will bake their own bread.
Oh yeah, it's frozen and they just reheat it.
And some others, they buy the bread from another place and then they sell it to you and they tell you that it's from
Made
them. But
there.
then if you really ask them, they will tell you, no, we don't bake it. We have somewhere else we
Yeah.
bake it. So it's kind of like this is the kind of the full circle.
Yeah.
And so Amazon, I buy a lot from Amazon when I need, but I'm not somebody who I don't buy things.
I do buy stuff from Amazon, especially because I have Prime and it's just easy to like.
But what do you
return
buy?
it. I bought a tripod last week.
Yeah, but it's something that you will
And
use.
then I returned it. Because it's great for returns and stuff like that. To have that customer security is great. But I don't even watch Amazon Prime.
There's nothing interesting on Amazon Prime. I have it for the last 2 years. There's nothing.
There's
like,
nothing.
I started watching The Boys at this TV show.
Oh yeah, I heard someone talking about it. And I watched A League of Their Own, which was cool, but not massively. Anyway, I think this is it, mate. I'm sorry for
No, I like it. I like it, the
making
way you took it.
uncomfortable questions. I mean, one of the next episodes has to be your interview to me, and I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
you're
want
gonna do. Is he ready or like
Yeah, he's ready. We can do it next time.
next time?
I'll do.
Or we
get
might
ready.
have a guest.
If we can have a guest as well.
We'll see what we can do.
Literally what we do first.
We get a week to plan this, so we'll see.
It's kind of as well the questions that we are gonna ask the guests. What is it gonna be like? Is a theme?
Yeah, we need to think about that. All right. Well, outro.
Outro. Play outro.
No, you talk about it.
You have to do it. I have to do it.
Yeah, because you don't know how to do it, so you have to learn how to do it.
What do you mean I don't know how to do it?
All right, go on. Show me.
And this was Make Up a Story podcast. My name is Brandon.
And my name is Alba, but that's not what you have to say. Go on. Where can they listen to us? Like
I mean, you can listen to us everywhere on Apple Music, not on Google Podcasts.
Apple Music? No, podcasts.
Apple Music too. It's
Really?
the same kind of thing. Yeah. You can look for both things at the same time.
I didn't know that.
Don't
That's good.
I'm making it up, so.
I'll make you Google that after this. Anyway, like, subscribe on YouTube, Make Up a Story podcast.
And just watch our reels and our TikTok.
Yeah.
Try to do that.
Yeah.
Which, if the TikToks do better than the podcast itself, that's amazing.
Yeah. They definitely do.
Which is weird, no? Kind of like then you edit this whole thing and then you go like, maybe we just have to do small things
Yeah.
and never post the big one.
What?
Yeah.
You
You
wanna
take the
do-
whole episode.
Yeah.
You don't put out the whole
Oh,
episode.
yeah, there's no
You just
point.
do.
Actually, there's no point in putting it out. We put it out because we film it, but actually, we should just focus on doing sound bites.
Nah.
I am actually so glad that you're editing this episode because it's gonna be so hard to make clips for.
I don't think so.
All right, you leave the.
I love doing trailers. So.
All right,
Which we
Well-
never did a trailer for the podcast. I think we should do one.
we should do a trailer like landscape and then portrait and like.
Yeah.
All right. All right, too many things and then we don't make them, but like it's
We will
it's,
make it.
it's on the works. All right,
Like a
bye bye.
Bye. Podcast.